finally closing all of my Redbubble shops, all 2 of them, really, and I think this is it. I'm saying goodbye to Redbubble. For me, this is part of a much bigger picture on how I want to continue with print on demand. So let me explain in more detail, but before I do that, please don't forget to smash that like button, like proper annihilate that like button. And if you're new here, my name is Shimmy Morris and I make all sorts of videos on print on demand and make money online. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and help me get to 50,000 subscribers, because that is the next big goal. I've considered stopping print on demand altogether many times, as it doesn't bring in a considerable amount of money, it takes a lot of time, and I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. However, I wanted to continue to bring you updated, relevant content, which is why I've stuck with print on demand this long. With the news surrounding Redbubble and Teespring, I couldn't just sit back anymore. So I just want to stress massively, I know so many of you love the print on demand content, and I'm going to continue that 100%. I might not be giving you videos on exact methods on how to get more sales, but I'll definitely be making a lot of design videos, a lot of concept videos, a lot of how to get sale videos, but more of the general concept, a lot of marketing videos, because I think the most important part of print on demand nowadays in 2021 is the marketing side of it. You have got to be doing marketing, especially if a company like Redbubble could just close your account. So I'm still going to bring you all of those videos regardless of what's happening in my print on demand world. So with the news surrounding Redbubble and now with Teespring, it made me realize that print on demand companies are in it for one thing, the bottom line. And for me, I hate that. I hate that so much. They don't care about their customers, and they sure as hell don't care about the sellers who are actually making the money on their platform. Personally, for me, I don't want to be involved in a company that doesn't care about its customers, because I know customer service is the forefront of any successful business. As well as that, the fact that they don't care about their sellers is just shocking. I mean, the fact that they're able to change something on a whim, something so big like Teespring, getting rid of Marketplace and Trust Score and just going completely into your own marketing, something like that, or Redbubble, just suspending, or maybe even if it was a glitch, closing a whole bunch of accounts and not giving any updates or anything like that. That's just unacceptable for a company in terms of how they treat the people that make them their money. So I'm starting with closing my Redbubble shops. But as I said before, and I want to stress this again, I will still be bringing you print on demand content. I have got so much incredible content planned, some really, really, really fun challenges, and just, there's a lot of cool content coming to the channel. So again, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss it. I would also like to stress that I'm not totally saying goodbye to the print on demand world at this point in time. I'm actually very, very impressed on how well Printful has done with my website. They've sent out the order super fast. The customer got it in 4 days, I believe, or maybe it was 5 days, which is ridiculous. And when shipping was £4, I'm happy with that. To ship a hoodie for £4 and they get it within a week, I'm very happy with that. As well as that, the quality has been brilliant. My favorite hoodie quality out of anything. It was the American Apparel hoodie, and it was a bit expensive, I agree, but I really like the quality. So I'm very happy with how that's going, and I'm going to focus more attention on that avenue. And I know part 2 of the 7-day challenge still needs to come out. I'm going to be bringing it out very soon. Don't worry. I still need to do the About Me page on the website. I'll get to it, and I'm going to bring you an amazing, amazing part 2. As well as that, a lot of people have been asking me to bring some comparison videos on Shopify and maybe the new Teespring or Shopify and WooCommerce. So I'm going to be doing a bit of that as well. I basically want to make everything that you want to see. So like I said, regardless of what's happening in my print on demand world, I'm going to be bringing you some awesome, awesome print on demand content. So let's get to the meat of this video. Why have I decided to close my Redbubble stores? Well, it's for these 5 reasons. I'm going to start with reason number 1. I'm actually disgusted that a company of this magnitude that is publicly traded hasn't made a single statement on what has happened with this whole mass banning. No posts, no tweets, no nothing, not responding to anyone's emails. That is absolutely shocking. Thousands of people's accounts have been banned. People who rely on Redbubble for their income, right? Just left in the lurch, not knowing what the hell is going on. Now, an update to this, because they have recently tweeted yesterday saying this. Recently, we identified an error that inadvertently suspended several users' accounts. Several. A lot more than several. We apologize for the frustration this has caused and are currently investigating the issue and working towards a swift solution. Thank you for your patience while we look into this matter. This was posted 6 days after. 6 days after. That's 6 days of not knowing what is going on for sellers, for people who rely on Redbubble. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable and unforgivable that a company would do something like this. They should have made a tweet or a post within the first couple of hours before YouTubers like myself made videos on it. They should have jumped on it immediately, and they can't pretend that they didn't notice the glitch, because thousands of accounts disappearing, getting suspended, with thousands of emails coming in and people tweeting them all the time, they 100% noticed. They just didn't know what to say. And for a company that is willing to treat sellers like this, not respond to emails for a week, not let anyone know what's going on for a week, I can't even begin to imagine how bad they must treat their customers. Because a customer should get an email back fairly quickly. They should know what's going on with their orders. If there's something wrong, if they need help, they should be able to get an email back. And as well as that, so should a seller. So if a seller is not getting emails back because so many people were ignored, I don't even want to think about how customers have been treated. Not just during this, but throughout. And the worst part about this tweet is it's so cryptic. What are they talking about? I mean, we apologize for the frustration this has caused. Yes, some people aren't making money anymore and they need to know what's going on with their financial situation. I mean, can people who, were on Redbubble, can they post again? Was that the glitch? When will people get their accounts back? Do they know? Do they have any sort of time frame, or are they just going to be left in the lurch now for another 2-3 weeks before anything happens? I mean, well done for tweeting, but that was a pathetic tweet. Absolutely pathetic. I'm very happy that everyone who got their account suspended, now we know it's officially a glitch and hopefully they'll get it back. And I'm so happy everyone's getting their accounts back. But for me, when I don't rely on Redbubble or print on demand as a main source of income, and I can drop them if I need to, I'm going to, because I just don't like that company at all. I don't like so much of the print on demand world in terms of how customers are treated, sellers are treated, the quality of products, and this just massively stresses that. Number 2, Redbubble used to be one of my favorite platforms. And then I started noticing the mass spamming, the mass copyright issues, people just ripping other people off, and it just became a website that lost touch with what I liked it for, what I thought was cool about it. So that's another reason. Reason number 3, I've realized that you're competing with so many identical shirts, like literally identical shirts. Some of them are just ripped off. But when you go to Redbubble and you want to find a shirt, you can probably find 50 or 60 identical designs. And I just don't feel like it's about quality anymore. It's about quantity. How much can you upload of a specific design so that you get noticed? And I don't know if you remember, but my early Redbubble videos, I used to say how much I loved the company because it was so artist focused and it was so good for people to create stunning, breathtaking designs and all of this kind of stuff. And now it's slowly become a platform for people to mass upload as many designs as they possibly can. Quite frankly, I don't want my business to be run on a gamble basis where a customer lands on the website and it's just a complete gamble whether or not I get the sale or someone else gets the sale, because the designs are almost identical because of the, copyright and the ripping off issue and all the other issues. So for me, that's just kind of annoying. Number 4, I want to be in total control of what's going on, which is why I'm going to see where Shopify takes me. And I know with Shopify, I'm not 100% in control because it's connected to Printful and all these other elements, but that's just the start. Hopefully down the line, I'll be able to create my own website with, my own supplier. That will be the best thing ever. I'll be in total control of the customer service, the shipping, the quality, everything. And what would be even better is if one day one day I was able to create my own print-on-demand website, like Redbubble, like Teespring, like that kind of thing, but with my own ideals, right? With my own customer service that I know I would love, with the way I want sellers to be treated, with good quality products, with good prices. That would be amazing if one day, I could create a company like that and you guys could sell through that company, because that would be the best. And number 5, I am not a fan of the customer service, the quality of products, and the lack of communication, especially during a time like this, when the world is in a pandemic, people are struggling for income as it is, and Redbubble saying nothing when so many people's incomes are wiped out from their platform. I know this is similar to reason number 1, but reason number 1 really, really annoyed me. And the fact that there isn't just a simple explanation as to what's going on straight after the event just is unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Those are the reasons. And if you're wondering which platforms I'm going to focus on, well, I'm going to focus on my Shopify store a bit. I want to really master, or not master, but I want to really get good at marketing and sending traffic to my store, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I think that's the most important element of print on demand at this point in time. You cannot rely on a website's own traffic. You've got to learn how to send the traffic in yourself. And as well as that, I'm also going to continue uploading onto Amazon, because at the moment, Amazon is still in my good books. I think their customer service is pretty good. I think the quality of their shirts is okay. And I think the shipping times is pretty good as well. So I'm still going to continue to upload onto Amazon, but I feel like slowly, if I can grow my own website big enough, I will phase out Amazon as well and just focus on my own website. And I know there are a ton of print-on-demand companies, and like I said earlier, I will still make videos on them, I will still review them, I will still find tips and tricks for them, I will still test them out, right? I just won't make them my main business, my main focus area, but I'll still test them for you guys to make sure, they're good for you and to give you all the updated, most relevant information that I possibly can. And most importantly, I want to add, I'm going to be aiming to make videos on other potential companies, because I think at this point in time, 2021, now more than ever before, right? It's so important to have multiple streams of income. When we see a company can just shut us down, we want to know we can have other sources of income. And I want to create videos on potentially other sources of income that you could adopt into your, into your life. And hopefully you'll be able to make money from many different areas, so that if something happens in one area, you're still okay. Do I think you should close your Redbubble account? No, I don't think you should close your account. I think you should do what you want to do. If you don't like the platform anymore, then leave it. If you still want to try and sell on Redbubble, if you're not getting any sales on Redbubble, but you want to give it a go, or you are getting some sales on Redbubble and you just want to stick it through, 100% keep your store. It's not like the worst print-on-demand platform. It's still in the top 3, which kind of goes to show how good the print-on-demand platforms are nowadays. But it's still up there. It's still a great platform. I just don't want it to be one of the platforms that I use anymore. And I just want to end by saying thank you so much for watching this video. It was a bit of a long video, and I just thank you so much for sticking through, watching this video, liking, commenting, just interacting, and hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's video. If I make a video tomorrow, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm unsure if I'm going to make a video, but we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching.